Now we're going to start with our strength exercises. As we get older, it is common to lose some muscle tissue. Strength training will help to avoid muscle loss and prevent osteoporosis. For our modified versions, please follow along with our Texerciser in the red shirt. It's important to remember, if you're doing the modified version, that if you get tired by sitting on the edge of your chair, to please move back so you can have support to protect your back. Let's start with seated knee flexion. You're going to sit up straight in your chair, you'll dig your heel out, and then you'll slowly move it back for about a count of 5 seconds, and that'll be 1 rep. And we're going to do 15 on each leg, starting with your right leg and then doing your left leg. So we'll start with our heel out on the right leg, good, and then we'll move it back, good. That'll be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, good job, 6, 7, 8, nice form, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now we'll move to the left leg, putting your heel out, and we'll do seated knee flexion and back. And 2 and 3. Keep your tummies nice and pulled in. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great. The next exercise is your leg extension. You're going to take your right leg and you'll straighten it out at the knee, and that's fully extended. You may notice that one leg may have greater range of motion. That's perfectly normal. Do not do these if your knee gets aggravated. Straighten your leg out, and we'll do 15 on the right and then 15 on the left. So starting out with your right leg out straight, good, and bring it back. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great. Let's move to the left leg. Extend it out and then bend in the knee. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. Next, you're going to take your hands and put them on the chair like you're about to stand up. We're going to do chair raises. You won't raise all the way up, but when you come back, make sure that your butt just barely taps on the chair. And we're going to do 10 of these. This is a nice overall workout for your arms, your legs. Keep your tummy in and watch your posture. So we're going to come up a little and back down. Nice job. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, great, 8, 9, and 10. Our last seated exercise will be the hip adduction, abduction. So you'll be moving at the hip and your knees out and in. For the modified version, you might find that it's more comfortable if you sit all the way back to your chair and just do the movement for right here. For an advanced or challenge movement, you can sit here with good posture and move out and in. We're going to do 15 of these. You ready? Good. We're going to start with a position in and move out. So out and in. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And that completes the seated portion of your strength exercises. For this portion of the strength training exercises, we'll be doing them in standing. You'll like to have a chair or a counter in front of you for stability. And again, for the modified versions, please follow along with our Texerciser wearing the red t-shirt. We're going to start with our heel raises, which will be pushing through your toe and having your heels clear the ground. We're going to do 15 of these. Ready? And up and down. Good. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great posture. Good job, guys. Next one, we're going to be doing toe raises. There's an important muscle in the front of your leg called the tibialis anterior that is important for getting your toe up while you're walking. So what you want to do is strengthen that muscle by actually picking your toes up. So we're going to do both legs 15 times. And hold on if you need support for balance. Pulling the toes up and then down. And 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, good job. 7, 8, 9, 10, we have 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. For the next exercise, you'll need to grab some light hand weights, or if you're doing the modified version, water bottles would be very handy to have. So you're going to take your weights and you're going to place your arms down beside you with your palms facing in. I'm going to show the modified version first. So if your shoulders are a little weak, you want to bend at the elbows. You're going to bring up at the shoulders, holding there and coming down. Again, with strength training exercises, you want to perform the exercises in slow, controlled motions. We're going to do 15. Ready? Up and down. Good. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, nice job, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, few more, 13, 14, and 15. That was a great job. Be sure that when you put the weights down, you put them in a nice, safe, secure area. For the last exercise, we're going to do the hip back kick. Again, you want to make sure that your toe, your knee, and your hip are in alignment. You're going to push the leg back behind you, extending at the hip, and then you're going to kick back just a little. You don't want to arch your back, lose your posture, or bend at the knee. Again, the leg is fully extended behind you. We're going to do 15. Ready? And kick. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have fun. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost done. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job, guys. Moving on to your left leg. Push that behind you. Keep your knees straight. And your toe and your knees will point to the ground. Nice posture. And lift up and down. Good. Just a simple kick back. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great job. We're now completed with the strength training sessions.